Dennis Compton. Dennis served as the Assistant Fire Chief for the Phoenix Fire Department from 1971 to 1997, and as a Fire Chief for the Mesa Fire Department from 1997 to 2002. He is the past Chairman of the Executive Board of the International Fire Service Training Association, past Chairman of the Congressional Fire Services Institute National Advisory Committee, and the founder and facilitator for the National Fire Service Occupational Cancer Alliance. Compton began writing for Firehouse Magazine in the late 1980s and later served as a contributing editor, writing the Fire Politics column from 2004 to 2014. He also spoke at many Firehouse Expo and Firehouse World events. Compton has served as chairman of the board of the National Fallen Firefighters Foundation Board of Directors and as co-chair of the Fire Service-based EMS Advocates Steering Committee. Please help me welcome Dennis Compton.
There's just a couple things I want to say. I didn't start in the fire service the way a lot of people do. I didn't grow up wanting to be a firefighter. In fact, I'll tell you, I got out of the Army in 1969. And a couple months later, I went to a party, and a friend of mine was there who I went to high school with, and he had gotten on the Phoenix Fire Department about 6 months earlier. And he asked me what I was going to do now, and I told him that I didn't know. And this was Saturday night. He said, well, you know, they're testing for firefighter in Phoenix Monday. And he said, you ought to go down and take that test. He said, you'd like doing that. So I did on Monday. And back then, when you took the test, they actually graded it with you standing there in front of them. If you passed the written exam, they sent you down to take the agility that afternoon. And they interviewed you just a short time later. Next thing I know, I'm on the job. But it was the most fortunate thing I think that has ever happened to me other than my wife and my family, was becoming a firefighter. One of the things I learned in the academy, and it really pertains to this tonight, and all of you learned, anybody in here who's a firefighter learned the very same thing. We don't accomplish anything by ourselves. We are potty trained at the academy to work in teams. That's what we do. We're parts of teams. And I can tell you that if it weren't for Firehouse, and if it weren't for the people that I have the opportunity to work with throughout my career, whether it be Phoenix Fire, whether it be the Mesa Fire Department, whether it be IFSTA, the Congressional Fire Services Institute, and now the National Fallen Firefighters Foundation, no matter what it is, any success I've ever achieved in my career, I owe to them. They gave me the opportunities, and I served. Firehouse gave me the opportunities to write, to speak, and I was fortunate to serve. So I want to thank you once again for this honor. I appreciate it, and I couldn't be more humbled than I am right now. Thank you.